Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brick Ninja and happy Andor release day. Today is September 21st and the first 3 episodes of Andor have dropped on Disney+. So in celebration of the series' arrival, today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars set based on the brand new Andor TV series, Ambush on Ferrix. This set is recommended for ages 9 and up, has 679 pieces, is set number 75338, and retails for $69.99 in the United States. This is a very cool set, and it has some bad things about it, but it also has some really great things about it, so I'm going to discuss all of that during the review portion of this video, which let's get to that right now. So here are the 2 builds of the set. First, let's start with the speeder bike. This is a small speeder bike, and it comes with a good amount of parts in it because this set has so many pieces. It also comes with these new or relatively new lightsaber type pieces, which I'm pretty sure this is the piece that's used for the staff from the Lego Monkey King line, or Lego Monkey Kid. And this speeder also has a little whip piece down here that wraps around. And it just comes with a lot of tiles to smooth out the edge. And one of the best pieces in this set is this blaster right here. This is not a usual Lego gun piece that comes in a lot of Lego sets. And out of every single gun piece that Lego has ever made, this is honestly my favorite. I just think that it represents what an actual gun looks like versus a sci-fi gun or a sci-fi blaster. So I'm really happy that this gun piece comes in this set, which is now available for people to buy, versus some sets that it's coming in the past that are no longer available for people to buy. So that is the speeder bike, and it has 2 seats on it where you can put both Cassian and Lutheran. So and it also has another blaster on the side. So that's the speeder bike. So now let's take a look at the main build of the set. This is the Imperial ship or shuttle, and I love this build. And this set has this is a very Technic set, but not in the way that actual Lego Technic sets are. It's just that it comes with a lot of Technic pieces, but it still has a lot of brick built elements too, and it opens up very well. You just have these 2 sides here, and the wings on both sides flap up and down, and the back of the ship opens up, even though there's no interior in the back of the ship, so it doesn't open up to anything. But it does open up, and that's cool at least. And there's also, I guess there's really no interior in general, other than just the seat that's up here that the minifigure is supposed to go in. So, and even though I love this build and I really love the size of the ship and the way that it looks, this set has 2 vehicle builds and only 3 minifigures for $70, and that is where the worst part of this set comes in. This set is just very overrated, or not overrated, overpriced. This set is very overpriced. I think that if this set had been priced at, for example, $50 for 2 builds and 3 minifigures, that would be way better. But I understand that with Lego's recent price increases, they probably had to build that into this set. So my guess is that it probably wouldn't have costed $70 originally. But even though it's way too overpriced, it's still a very good build, and I wouldn't say that I highly recommend this set, but if you're like me and you didn't get very many Rogue One sets when they first came out back in 2016, then this is probably your possibly only chance to, for example, get a Cassian Andor minifigure. So, but it's still a really good set. I just wish that it was lower priced, and I wish that the build was better, so they would have included an actual interior. But it does also have a little turret gun up here with two stud shooters from the brand new from the brand new stud shooter piece. That if you've never seen how stud shooters work, this new stud shooter piece works the same way that all stud shooters have worked for many years now. You just press down on the piece and fire the studs. Even though they're not actually studs, they're flat green tiles. So I guess it's not stud shooters, it's a flat tile shooter. But anyway, so that's the build of the set and my opinion on both builds. So now that we're done with that, let's take a look at the minifigures. So here is Cassian Andor, and this is my first Cassian Andor minifigure, and this is a great minifigure. He uses Luke Skywalker's long hairpiece in, I believe this is dark brown. So I really like getting that piece, and his torso and legs, the printing overlaps and they go together very nicely. He has no arm printing, so that's unfortunate. I wish he had arm printing, but it's fine. And he has a double-sided face, more fierce and ready for an attack, probably. And there's his back printing. Looks like there's a hood on the back of his torso. So this is a great minifigure. So that is Cassian Andor. And now let's move on to the next minifigure. So here is Lutheran Real, and in the show he's played by Stellan Skarsgård. So I think that this minifigure is honestly great because it's nice to finally have a minifigure with a face that looks like Stellan Skarsgård. And it gives me hope that maybe one day we can get a minifigure for Eric Selvig from the MCU, since they have a face that looks like Stellan Skarsgård now. And he's using I believe this hairpiece is called the Widow's Peak. I think that's the name of this hairpiece, but I'm not sure. It was used for Mr. Incredible from the Disney CMF series. So this is his alternate expression. And like Cassian, it looks like on the back of his torso he also has a hood. And his torso and legs also go well together. They overlap and connect well. And he has a little belt there you can see. So that is Lutheran Real. And now let's take a look at the third and final minifigure of the set. Here is the third minifigure of this set, Cyro Karn. I think that's how you pronounce it. His name, I'm not entirely sure, but he's the simplest minifigure of the series, or of the set, mainly due to the fact that he has no leg printing, and he also has no face printing on his back. He just has one-sided face. There's his back printing. And here is his torso again. So, and he has a little cap with a little stripe on it. So, I like this minifigure, but he's definitely the simplest one out of the three. So, now that we've taken a look at the minifigures, let's take a full look at the set together and give my final thoughts. That is my review of the LEGO Star Wars set, Attack on Ferrix from Andor. And like I said earlier, I really like this set. I just think it's way too overpriced, and because of that, I would not 100% recommend this set unless if you're like me and you just really wanted the minifigures and you also like the ship. So that is my review and thoughts and opinions on this set. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. And as always, Ninja Go!